Life often throws challenges our way, and sometimes these challenges come in the form of people who seem to work against us, our enemies. These adversaries may appear intimidating or insurmountable, but for those who place their trust in Allah, the promise is clear. Allah will bless you in front of your enemies if you trust His plan. In this article, we will explore the beauty of trusting Allah's wisdom, especially when facing difficulties and opposition in life. 1. The meaning of Surah AlHijr. In Surah AlHijr 15:39, Satan declares his intent to mislead humanity, saying, "I will certainly make disobedience attractive to them on earth, and I will mislead them all." This verse captures a pivotal moment in the story of Satan's rebellion. After being cast out of paradise, Satan, filled with pride and anger, made it his mission to lead people astray by making sinful actions seem appealing. His goal is not just to create disobedience, but to make it appear desirable, tempting people away from the straight path of righteousness. However, Allah responds with a powerful reassurance. Those who remain sincere in their faith will be protected from Satan's deception. This means that while Satan's influence may be widespread, it cannot overpower the devotion of true believers. The verse highlights an ongoing spiritual battle, where the forces of good and evil are constantly at odds. Believers are given hope, knowing that Allah's protection serves as a shield against the whispers of Satan. As long as one's faith is genuine, they are safeguarded by divine intervention, making Satan's attempts futile against the sincere. This verse underscores the importance of strong faith as a means of resisting temptation and remaining on the path to righteousness. Satan's strategy is subtle, yet powerful. He makes disobedience seem alluring by presenting sinful actions as harmless or even beneficial. Whether it's through pride, greed, or doubt, Satan knows how to exploit human weaknesses. However, Allah has given us guidance in the Quran to recognize these traps and remain on the straight path. Satan's efforts, though persistent, can never outmatch the protection Allah provides for those who seek His help. 2. Allah's protection for the faithful. Allah's protection for the faithful is a central theme in the Quran and a source of comfort for believers. His promise to protect those who remain sincere and steadfast in their faith reflects His immense mercy and power. Despite the challenges, temptations, and struggles we face in life, Allah guarantees that those who are loyal to Him will not only be defended, but also elevated. This divine protection isn't just an unseen force. It is often manifested in ways that even the enemies of the believers can witness. Allah elevates His faithful servants, blessing them with honor and recognition in front of those who may have tried to harm or bring them down. This public elevation serves as a reminder of Allah's supreme control and wisdom. No matter how many challenges or adversaries a believer may face, Allah's protection is far greater than any worldly force. His defense renders the efforts of enemies powerless and ineffective. For the faithful, this is a powerful reassurance that their trust in Allah will always be rewarded, and His protection is a shield that no earthly power can penetrate. 3. Allah's plan overcomes all evil. Allah's plan is far greater than any scheme Satan or human beings can devise. No matter how intricate or well-planned an act of evil may seem, it cannot surpass the wisdom and power of Allah's divine decree. Throughout the Quran, we see numerous examples where believers, though facing immense challenges, are raised by Allah's mercy and guidance. Take the story of Prophet Yusuf, A.S., who was betrayed and sold into slavery by his own brothers. Despite this injustice, Allah's plan for Yusuf unfolded beautifully. He eventually became a leader in Egypt, saving his people from famine and reconciling with his brothers, demonstrating that Allah's plan was always working in his favor, even in the darkest moments. Similarly, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam endured mockery and persecution from his enemies in Mecca, yet Allah's plan triumphed. Many of those who opposed him ultimately embraced Islam, showing how the divine plan outlasts and overcomes even the fiercest opposition. These stories remind us that While we may not always understand the challenges we face, Allah's wisdom is always at work, guiding us to success and victory over evil. His plan will always prevail, no matter the odds. 4. Faith as a shield against Satan's plans. Faith is the strongest shield a believer has against the deceptions of Satan. Satan's primary goal is to lead people away from the path of righteousness, often using subtle whispers and temptations to plant doubt and encourage sinful behavior. However, a heart fortified by faith becomes resilient to these attacks. When we fully trust in Allah, Satan's whispers lose their power. True faith gives clarity, helping us discern right from wrong and resist the allure of disobedience. Strengthening our faith is essential in this battle. Regular prayer, salah, keeps us connected to Allah, reminding us of His presence and guidance in every aspect of our lives. Reciting and reflecting on the Quran provides divine wisdom that acts as a roadmap for navigating life's challenges. Maintaining a strong relationship with Allah through worship, supplication, dua, and righteous actions fortifies our spiritual defenses. Just as a fortress protects its inhabitants from harm, a heart rooted in faith acts as an impenetrable barrier against Satan's schemes. The more we nurture our relationship with Allah, the stronger our shield becomes. With faith as our armor, no temptation or deceit from Satan can penetrate our resolve to stay on the straight path. 5. Allah defends the believers. In a world filled with challenges and adversities, the reassurance of divine protection is a source of strength for believers. Surah AlHijr 22:38 states, "Indeed, Allah defends those who have believed. Indeed, Allah does not like everyone treacherous and ungrateful." This profound verse highlights Allah's commitment to safeguarding His faithful followers, underscoring that they are never alone in their struggles. When believers face unjust accusations, personal hardships, or threats from others, they can take comfort in knowing that Allah's defense is unparalleled. His protection serves to nullify the harm intended by others, empowering believers to remain steadfast in their faith. This divine intervention not only alleviates immediate fears, but also instills a deep sense of peace and confidence. Moreover, this verse serves as a reminder of the importance of gratitude and integrity. Allah does not favor the treacherous or ungrateful. Instead, He champions those who remain loyal to their faith. By placing trust in Allah's protection, believers can navigate life's trials with resilience, knowing that their ultimate defender is always by their side. Let this serve as an encouragement to foster a deep connection with Allah, whose defense is an unyielding source of comfort and strength. 6. Facing trials with patience and faith. Life is filled with trials and challenges that can test our resolve and faith. It's completely natural to feel frustrated and overwhelmed when faced with adversity. However, as believers, we are reminded to embrace patience, for it often serves as the gateway to Allah's victory. Patience is not merely the act of waiting, it is a profound state of trust in Allah's wisdom and timing. During difficult times, our faith in Allah's greater plan can become our greatest source of strength. Instead of succumbing to despair, we should strive to maintain a positive outlook, recognizing that every trial is an opportunity for growth and learning. When we place our trust in Allah and remain steadfast in our prayers, we cultivate resilience that helps us navigate even the toughest circumstances. Moreover, the Quran reassures us that hardship is always accompanied by ease. Surah Al-Inshirah 94 verse 6, emphasizing that trials are temporary. As we endure, we should remember that every challenge brings us closer to Allah and strengthens our character. Let us face our trials with unwavering faith and patience, knowing that Allah is always with us, guiding us toward a brighter future. Through patience and faith, we can transform our struggles into stepping stones toward divine victory. 8. The wisdom behind Allah's elevation. The wisdom behind Allah's elevation of a believer lies in the profound impact it has on both the individual and the broader community. When Allah chooses to raise the status of a believer, especially in the presence of their enemies, it goes beyond personal defense. It serves as a powerful testament to the strength and truth of Islam, showing that true faith cannot be shaken by adversity. This divine act of elevation also acts as a reminder to others that Allah's support is with the righteous, and it can inspire people to reflect upon their own faith journey. Moreover, public elevation can significantly influence the spread of Islam. When a believer is honored or defended by Allah in a visible manner, it can attract attention and curiosity, leading others to explore the teachings of Islam. It encourages unity among Muslims, as witnessing divine support reinforces the community's belief in Allah's justice and mercy. This strengthening of faith within the community has a ripple effect, leading to increased devotion, greater adherence to Islamic principles, and more individuals embracing Islam. Ultimately, Allah's elevation of a believer serves as a means to promote the religion, uplift the faithful, and demonstrate His power and wisdom. Conclusion. In conclusion, Surah AlHijr 15:39 highlights the eternal battle between good and evil, but it also reassures us that Allah's protection is always with those who remain sincere in their faith. Whether facing personal attacks or broader challenges, trust that Allah will not only defend you, but elevate you in ways that even your enemies must witness. Our responsibility is to strengthen our faith, remain patient in trials, and trust in Allah's greater plan.